What's up, you guys? Making another video. I just wanted to talk about what is actually going on in this country with with everything that's going on with the police and everything. I think it's a crying shame what's going on with the police. I think people need to actually wake up and actually help the police and just cooperate. I mean, I see these videos on YouTube now where they're getting verbally abused, and then some of them are getting assaulted and stuff like that. I think it's stupid. I think that the police are there to help you. Yeah, there's a few bad apples in the bunch, but you know that's in every walk of life. Not all people are bad. Despite what people may think. There's crime everywhere. Crime is really high now, especially what's going on with with the threats we're getting now from ISIS and everything, and all that. The police are out just there to protect you, and it's just sad that the police are doing what they're doing. I mean, I'm sorry, what people are doing to the police. I'm sorry. I just think it's sad. I think people need to wake up and actually understand that the police are there to help you. The police are there to enforce the law. Yeah, they call them public servants, and yeah, they call them, all this other stuff. And yeah, they are serving. They are public servants. They're there to serve you if you need help, and they're also there to serve the government to uphold the law. That's just, my opinion. I watch a lot of these videos on YouTube now, these DUI checkpoints where they're not even they're throwing out the amendments, and they're throwing out all this other stuff. The people that are getting stopped, they're saying, "Oh, it's my Second Amendment, Third Amendment, and my Fourth Amendment right, Fifth Amendment to not answer questions and all that." That's silly. They're not asking you, your medical history. They're not asking you personal questions like your social security number and all that crap. All they're asking for is your driver's license to be valid. That's a law in every state, from here where I live to California to Jersey to Pennsylvania. All over, all 50 states. You have to have a registered driver's license that's valid. Speaking of driver's license, mine's coming up for renewal in September. My birthday's in September, but I'm going to probably get it renewed this week coming up. Probably Wednesday, I'll go down and get a renewal. Just pay the money and get it renewed. So I have the stuff here to do it. So I think I'm just gonna probably just get that federal ID. So I have stuff here that I have my. I said all I need is like a passport or something with my social security number on it, 2 pieces of mail, and that's really it, and $40 in cash or on a credit card. So may as well get it done and get it over with and have my federal ID. So in case I want to take a trip to Washington D.C., I can, and meet the president, or if I need to go to like a courthouse or something, or go to the post office to mail something or whatever. Apparently they're going to be requiring to see my card or to get it scanned or whatever. I mean, it's cool. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, they're keeping me safe. I don't have a problem with people keeping me safe. They're saying now that this country is in a police state, like it's a dictatorship. I don't see that. I mean, compared to what happened in Iraq under Saddam Hussein's regime. People being killed and gassed to death. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not gotten to that point. Which, it will never get to that point where we will have, being gassed to death and killed and all that crap like they did over in Iraq. But they're basically saying now these citizens, they call themselves something citizens, like they're American citizens, but they're actually there's actually a certain name for it. I can't remember it right now off the top of my head, but. They're saying that they don't have. They're basically in a roundabout way saying that they don't have to follow commands from the police and all, which you do. And then these idiots are making themselves worse. They're taking a situation that should only take maybe 2 minutes at tops, to be asked whether you've been drinking and driving, and just to see your license. I mean, if you're an innocent person, somebody like me that's a law-abiding citizen, and they ask for my license, I have nothing to hide. Here you go. Actually, if you cooperate with them, it goes a lot. It goes a lot quicker. Other cops that are assholes, yes, and all that, but the cops wouldn't be out there if people would actually follow the law and not drink and drive, you know, and all that. I mean, I fear for my safety when I'm driving sometimes, because I know that there's a chance I could get into an accident because people drink and drive, or people are high on pills, or high on marijuana or whatever when they drive. Not all people, but there are few that think that, that think in their minds, hey, let's try to drive a vehicle that's drunk on alcohol. I mean, that's smart. That's a really good reason. There's no excuse for drinking and driving anymore. There's Uber now. There's taxis. There's DDs, designated drivers, or you can drink at home. I mean, you don't have to go to the bar and drink to the point where you fall over and you can't stand up and you try to drive home. I don't drink. I'm not an alcoholic, nor do I do any drugs. But there are people that do, and I know people that do, and it's sad, but that's just the way it is. But I just wanted to get this off my chest and stuff, and just remind people that the cops are there just to enforce the law. Just cooperate. Give them your license, and just cooperate. Don't be jerks to the police. They're there to help you. They're not there to hinder you. They're not there to, whatever. Yes, I've seen videos where people were pulled out of the car and the cop got out their little baton thing and busted their windows. But that was after, in my opinion, a very, very more than enough fairness from the police. That was like a last resort. The police officer in some of these videos, they ask the questions. Do you have your license? Can I see it? Do you have your license? Can I see it? Do you have your they basically are a broken record. They repeat themselves like at least like 20, 10, 15, maybe 20 times in a row. I've seen 20, and it's stupid. Just follow the law, people. I mean, come on. Especially now, and then I see people now that are filming federal buildings and federal FBI buildings, and filming cop stations and all that. I mean, police stations. Don't do that. I mean, I'm making a video now, but I am near a police station, but I'm not gonna go over there and film them. They don't need that crap. I want to keep the police safe. I do. I want to keep everybody safe. They keep me safe, and I think out of courtesy, I should return the favor. They're there to keep you safe. The police. So I think we should do our part to keep them safe. There's hundreds and thousands of things in this country you can video. There's trees, there's birds, there's people that live in the mountains out in Colorado. There's people that live in on the beach in California. There's people that live in Texas, in the desert. You can film cactuses. You can film the desert. There's so much shit you can film. Don't stand there in front of a police station and just film it. Come on. It's just stupid. But that's all I wanted to say. I'm kind of going on a rant here, but I just want to get this off my chest. I mean, it's bullshit. Just follow the law, people. It's not a law to film, but common courtesy, common sense. I mean, if I know for a fact, if I went to some of these people's houses, if I knew them and sat outside their front step, stood out in front of their house on the sidewalk and started filming with this camera I have, I guarantee they'd be upset. They would feel threatened. Or if I pulled up in my truck and filmed with my truck with the window down, just filming random people, that's kind of creepy. It's one thing to be walking through the mall with this and doing a vlog with my friends, or just out in the middle, in the woods somewhere, acting like asshole, jackasses, and just being stupid. I mean, that's one thing. That's not breaking a law or whatever. But yeah, there's a fine line to filming, you know, I think. And us as vloggers, which I am a vlogger, I don't vlog a lot, but I'm going to probably start soon vlogging, trying to vlog every day or every other day. You know, just, you know, I understand freedom of the press, First Amendment, all that stuff, but there's a line there. There's clearly, in my opinion, there's a line, and there's a lot of people that step over that line. I know you can argue and say to me, well, you know, that line isn't, there's not really a line there. Okay, you're right. It's an invisible line that doesn't exist. All right, you're right. And you can comment on this video in the comment below and let me know how you feel. But you know, honestly, you know, that's, you know, I'm entitled to my opinion just like you're entitled to yours. So if you want to make a video response to me, that's fine. I don't care. My YouTube name is you know, on my channel. So I think I'm going to probably change it soon. So yeah. So and I'll even make it easier. I'll start telling you my YouTube channel name. So I'm gonna do that. So I might get a T-shirt with my YouTube name on it and wear it sometimes, but like a hashtag or whatever on it. So you can probably, you know, so maybe I can get myself trending. Hashtag, I don't know. I might use my kick name as my YouTube name. It's not my real name. So I might just do that. So, alright, I want to get out of here. I'll probably make another video tomorrow and see where, and catch up with you guys. Alright, thank you. Have a nice day. Peace.